used two speakers which I had. One is the old Philips, which was in 2000, and this was my latest Infinity Fuse 99. So the problem I had with that was the fuse speaker started cracking and breaking, which happens with this small even speakers. My previous JBL charge also, the speakers went and they were telling me that it will cost 1600 for one speaker, and there were two. So I didn't repair that, and I thought of, why can't we put the full system which is in the Infinity Fuse 99, that is the motherboard and the daughter board and the battery in this, because this speaker and that speaker, the resistance which it use is almost same. Like, if it doesn't matter, like if you like the speaker in the Fuse is a 4 ohm speaker and this will be 5 to 6, because it is old, they are big. Now newer speakers, they are smaller but they use the same amount of resistance, so you don't need to worry. Only thing to do is you need a few screwdrivers, you need to connect black to black and red to red wires. So let's start by first unscrewing all the screws. So this is a very old speaker, so it took me quite a time because some screws were already rusted and they were not coming out. So first you open all the screws of the speaker. After removing all the screws, you need to remove all these unnecessary parts like the antenna, the transformer, because it's no longer needed, because we are going to run this Philips speaker. So everything has its pros and cons. Like the Infinity speaker and my previous JBL, they were really good, really loud and clear, but their suspension breaks or the foam. In the old speakers like this Philips, its suspension is really nice, or the diaphragm. The diaphragm never breaks of the new speaker even. Only the suspension, the thing that makes it goes up down. I will show you later. But now in this, first you need to remove all these unnecessary systems, which is not necessary for us. So as I am removing this, even you can do this at home if you have some any old speaker. No, you can do this. Don't get confused with the ohms and all. Just make sure, like this how I'm showing, you connect the wires correctly. Red should go to red and black should go to black. So you can see how small this speaker is and how big that speaker is, but it will still work at the same pace. I will show you all the result later, so please stick to the end. And if you're liking this video, if it is helping you, you can like, share and subscribe, and maybe you can help someone who has something like this and his speaker is broken, so you can help others. So as I have connected the red to red and black to black, and always after connecting you need to insulate with the insulation tape. You or your friends also must have some broken speakers, so you can try this. It doesn't take much time. So now I am removing the components of the Infinity Fuse. So these speakers are really good. They actually never break. My JBL charge since 10 years it is there with me. The speakers went, but inside motherboard, the daughter board is completely fine. So now you just need to dismantle the components from here. So I am using Exo blade because I didn't have a screwdriver which is fitting in this gap. I will show you all. So you can see that drill machine I have. It is a hand drill, which is a very old one. So I still kept it. So if you don't have a drill machine, you can use a Exo blade, like for this next step, which I am going to use a drill, so it will make my work a little bit easier, like this. Subboard and the volume rockers, the power button. So I need to make space, and don't waste anything. Even this, after filing, after cutting, whatever waste is remaining, I keep it, because everything is helpful. You never throw old things out, because someday they can help you. So like this speaker, it was bought in 2000, still it is now fine. And matter cannot be created, not destroyed. So whatever is being left. You can see the waste that will be useful at the end, so please stay tuned. And I will show you all a mistake which I did here, so you all can avoid this, because I had a soldering machine so I could do the soldering part, but just see what I did. Don't make this blunder. So once you have removed all the parts, and this will differ from person to person, like for me I had to use this idea, you can use any idea wherever whatsoever helps you. Like I will show you all some other speakers in my YouTube shorts. So now I need to stick this and glue this hard, so I used Rollite. You can use M-Seal or glue, but it will take time, so I use this quick healing Rollite, or it's also called epoxy. I glued this properly so it should remain intact, and the glue didn't cover some parts. It should remember anything, anytime you do anything related to speaker, sound is very important. So if you can't get a good sound back, it's useless. So you need to seal every open space that you can see. So that I did later with the dust which I collected after filing. So that's why I was telling you all, nothing goes to waste. And the blunder that I committed was over here. So I put this pin the wrong side, and while lifting up, the soldering only came out from the motherboard. So as you can see, the plug is shaking. You can't make it out because it is very small. You know how small the fuse speaker is. So then luckily I know how to solder. I have a soldering machine, so I could solder it back in place. So but if you all don't have a soldering machine, please be gentle and careful with the things. And don't forget to, I told you, when it is sound everything should be perfect. So like I stuck the battery, I insulated these wires also, and since I have removed most of the components, so there is a lot of space for the sound to flow, so I need to block that and make it half, because literally see the full speaker is empty. So for the bass to reflect better, I need to occupy that half space. So I used cardboard, and then I put glue. You can use Fevicol, or if you have, you can use anything actually. Araldite also over here, but glue is better, cheaper. So you need to glue this. Make sure you don't leave any open space. So for that I'm using the dust which I had kept earlier. I told you no, nothing goes to waste. So here, whatever dust was left, you mix little glue, and 50% glue and 20% water you all put, and you can again just glue it from top if you feel you have applied less glue. After that, here also there was a lot of open spaces, so I have put this dust there also, so the spaces are filled and the sound doesn't leak from anywhere. Sound means the bass will leak, and there will be a lot of difference if you listen carefully. So after this, I had to put everything back. You also can do this according to whatever speaker you have, but just follow the steps. It's charging, and yay, so everything's working fine. Now it's the time to test. Due to copyright issues, I couldn't play any song for y'all, but I have definitely shown a test in which the bass is so powerful, like you can see. So if you have liked this video, you can like, share and subscribe to anyone who needs this, anyone you can help. And also share your comments down what else would you like to see in the next video. So take care guys, bye bye, thank you for watching.